Hi everyone, welcome back. Today in this class, I'm going to explain to you tenses. And you might have watched many videos regarding this subject, but today I'm here with you to give you the complete grip on the tenses in an easy way. And I had uploaded three videos regarding this subject, but separately I uploaded present tense, past tense and future tense. But in this video all together in one video, I'm going to teach you now at a glance. So watch carefully, very important topic, and grammatically it is very important to learn grammar well, and in the spoken also it is very important topic. If you get a complete grip on the tenses, easily you can talk in English, you can become fluent in English, and you could easily construct the sentences of your own easily. Now if you're watching my video for the first time, I request you to subscribe my channel, like it, share it and subscribe it, and hit on the bell. Now let us see the subject. Basically tenses are of three types: present tense, past tense and future tense. Yes, you all know it well. Got it? I think some of you have some doubts in these here and there in these areas. You feel that difficult, but it is not at all. Listen carefully, watch the video carefully, then you can clear all your doubts in this video regarding the tenses. So all these tenses, these are divided into each one 4. So if you know the order of this one, learn this one. You can apply to all these 3. Present tense, simple present tense, present continuous, present perfect continuous. Simple continuous, perfect continuous. This is the order. Simple continuous, perfect continuous. This is the order. And you can apply to the past tense. Simple past, past continuous, past perfect continuous. And to the future. Simple future, future continuous, future perfect and future perfect continuous. Yes? Very easy. Just watch carefully, listen carefully. Now let us see the first one, simple present tense. Simple present tense, in these all in these areas, I am going to tell you the concept of this one. You remove what is subject and the object. Whatever the sentence we talk, mostly we do get subject and the object. Better you don't consider those, but what is the main part of the tense? I'm going to tell you now. What is the main part of the tense here? Only verb we will be in one form. What is one form? And to know and to understand these tenses, you should be much familiar with the verb forms. V1, V2, V3. What is V1? Present tense. V2, past tense. V3, past participle. You should be very familiar with these 10 verb forms. And now, in the present tense, we get V1. First form. Go, went, gone, go. Write, wrote, written, write. Complete, completed, completed, complete. Listen, listened, listened, listen. So, the first area we get this one. Now, let us see the example where we can use how we have to use the present tense. Present tense is used in the habits I told no. What is that habit we can say? I drink coffee. Drinking coffee is a habit, no? All do not. I drink coffee. And in this particular area, you need to know only one thing. In the simple present tense, we don't get any auxiliaries. Helping verbs, no helping verbs. What are the helping verbs? Am, is, are, was, were. Coming to the have forms, have, had, has. These are all the auxiliaries, helping verbs we can say. But in this simple present tense, we don't get any auxiliaries. No auxiliaries, but only verb one form. If you remove the subject and the object, the middle you will get only V1. See, what is the subject here? I. Coffee is the object. What we get here? V1. Only V1. Don't consider the subject and the object. V1. Coming to the third person singular. What is the personal pronouns? I, you, he, she, it, we, they. All these are the personal pronouns now. And what are the third person singular? I is the first person. You, second person. We both completed. Third person, the gender variates. He, she, it. And the third person singular. So, when you get the third person singular, S or ES is added to the main verb. She drinks coffee. What is added to the drink here? S is added. You should know only this point regarding this present tense, simple present tense. Nothing about that. she goes to college. I go to college, she goes to college. I drink coffee, she drinks coffee. Okay? I teach grammar, she teaches grammar. S or ES, no? Teaches. ES is added there. So that is the important point you need to remember about this simple present tense. Nothing other than that. Let's go to the present continuous. We can go all the present tense, we can complete. Later we can go to the past and the future. Got it? And the present continuous. Where we can use the present continuous? The ongoing action, present action. I am teaching grammar, you are watching my video. I am, you are. He is. Am is are the auxiliaries used in this one. See, I have mentioned here. Am is are the auxiliaries. I am, you are, he is. Ongoing action now. I am teaching grammar, you are watching my video. You are, okay? Then watching, V1 plus ing. Continuous tense na? So, present ongoing action. See, I am teaching. I am teaching grammar. Am teaching. I am teaching. If you remove the object and the subject here, am. Present form, present auxiliary, am. What is the past form for am? Was. Am was, is was, are were. So we are in the present tense now. This tells you that am tells you that that is in the present tense. V1 plus ing tells you that that is in the continuous tense. Present continuous. You could easily identify. Got it? Just don't consider subject and the object. Leave it. You see only the main part of the sentence. The helping verb and the main verb. And coming to the helping verb, it plays a major role in identifying the tense of the sentence. Not the main verb also. See, teaching. If you keep here, was teaching, the tense of the sentence completely changes. I was teaching grammar, it goes to past continuous. So what is deciding the tense? Only auxiliary, that is the helping verb. Am. Am is helping verb. Am is telling that that is in the present tense. Teaching continuous, present continuous. Got it? That we can use the present continuous in the ongoing action, the present going action. And in the second area where we can use present continuous. Changes taking place now. When changes taking place now, for example, I tell you. Now this month, if you see comparing with the previous month, the corona positive cases are falling rapidly. Yes, guys? The corona positive cases are falling rapidly. Are falling, actually present continuous tense. What the changes that had taken place from comparing with the previous month? The corona positive cases are falling rapidly. The corona positive cases are falling rapidly. Are falling. Corona positive cases is the subject here. Are falling. Are is present tense. Falling continuous tense. Present continuous tense. Okay? Cases are falling rapidly. The change is taking place now. For example, I'll give one more example with this one. Let us take the rate of the petrol. Now the petrol rates are being increased a lot. Yes? Now we can say with that. These days, the petrol rates are increasing rapidly. The petrol rates are increasing rapidly. These days, it is happening now. So, the changes, when changes taking place now, we can use present continuous tense. I hope you understand this. Now, let us go to the next one, present perfect. Present perfect tense is used in the experiences or in the recent actions. In the experiences, how we can use, let us see. In the experiences, now see, I have visited Hyderabad 10 times this year. I have visited Hyderabad 10 times this year. 10 times I have visited Hyderabad. Okay? And we couldn't say that I had visited. It's not completely past. Have been visiting from nearly 10 times from this beginning of the year. I have been visiting. So in this area, when you are getting the experiences of traveling or of doing anything, okay, and you can use in the experience, I have visited Hyderabad 10 times this year. I've been visiting, nah? So I have visited for 10 times this year. I have received this award 5 times this year. Okay, and coming to the recent actions, I have, and I'll take with the third person singular. She has gone to movie last night. This is the recent action that had happened last night only. So she has gone to movie last night. So when we can use present perfect is used in the experiences we can use, and in the recent actions also we can use. In the experiences, if you are doing for the several times, then you can use present perfect, and if it is happened just recently, just completed the work, you can use present perfect. And this present perfect, when we can use this as a past tense, simple past tense also we can use, present perfect we can use as simple past tense also. I have visited is there, no? Now you see, I is the subject here. Have visited Hyderabad 10 times this year, completely object this one. Have, whenever you mention perfect, the auxiliary will be have forms we have to use there. Have, has, had. As we are in the present tense, have we have to use. Have, I have, you have, she has. Except the third person singular, and the remaining all have. Coming to the third person singular, has. Okay, I have visited. Have visited. Have plus V3, present perfect. Have is present form. Have is present form. What is past form for have? Had. What is past form for has? That is also had only. Okay, in the present tense only to the third person singular we get has, and the remaining all we get have. So I have visited Hyderabad. Have visited Hyderabad, you can remove this one, subject and the object. Have plus V3. So have, if you see have or has, perfect tense. In the perfect, soon after getting the have, you will get in the perfect tense, you will get only V3. Verb will be in V3 form. Okay, not V1, V2, V3, past participle you will get there. Then have plus V3. And this is a recent action. She has gone. Has plus V3. She has gone to movie. To movie. Last night is the object. And she is the subject here. Has gone. You should consider only this one. Has plus V3. As the third person singular. Has gone. Has plus V3. Present perfect. And this area is used in the experiences and in the recent actions. Suppose you want to say this one with the simple past tense. I visited Hyderabad last month. I visited Hyderabad last month. Once you visited, it's over. So I have visited Hyderabad 10 times this year. So when the experiences have been taken place, you can use present perfect. And now recent just completed action also you can use this one. And present perfect continuous is very important. The action started earlier in the past tense and still it is continuing in the present tense. Okay, the action started earlier. See, I have been teaching tenses. I have been teaching tenses. When did I start teaching tenses? Nearly 10 minutes ago. Now it is 3:10 minutes, 3:10. If I started the video at 3 o'clock, I have been teaching tenses since and for you will get here. Since is the point of time, for is the period of time. Since is the point of time, 3 p.m. for 10 minutes. If you want to use since, I have been teaching tenses since 3 p.m. or I have been teaching tenses for 10 minutes. This the present perfect continuous is used when the work is started in the past and now it is continuing. Still it is continuing. For example, I have been living in this house since 2010 and I have been living in this house for 11 years. Okay. Since is the point of time, for is the period of time. That is the important thing about this Present perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous, what's the, you will get have or has plus been plus V1 plus ing. You remove the subject and the object. Have, I have been, she has been living. I have, she has. I have been living in this house, she has been living in this house. Has been living, have been living, have been learning, have been going, have been eating. So have plus been plus, I have, you have, she has. So perfect, whenever you get perfect, you will get have forms. This is all about the present tense. Hope you understand well. Keep on watching. Now coming to the past tense. Simple past tense. We can just use simple past tense V2 form, and we can use that in the completed action. What is the completed action? I drank coffee. I'm getting the tractor sound here. Let me wait for 1 minute. Yes. You need to be very aware of, very familiar with the V2 forms. Drink, drank, drunk. Irregular verbs. Drink, drank, drunk. Not adding ed at the end. Complete, completed, completed. It's easy. Okay. But coming to this one, drink, drank, drunk. Irregular verbs. So you need to learn V2 forms well. I drank, she too. If we use with the third person singular, she drank coffee. No change at all. Simple past tense we can use to the completed actions in the past. And past continuous. Here listen carefully this one. Okay. Past continuous is used to the unfinished going action in the past tense and finished action together. Past continuous that doesn't go alone. I have told you, I have mentioned in the earlier, one of my earlier videos, past continuous that doesn't go alone. So, you see once. Unfinished going action in the past. Now, I was playing in the ground when my mom called me. I was playing in the ground when my mom called me. What were you doing? I was playing in the ground is the past continuous tense, this one. See, I is the subject here. Was playing in the ground, you can leave that. Was playing is the intransitive. Was playing, was past tense, playing continuous tense. Was playing, this is very important to you. And this past continuous couldn't go alone. The action, two actions when completed in the past, what happened? I was playing in the ground when my mother called me. By the time my mother called me, I was playing in the ground. Here you will get when and while also. The long action while, the short action when. See? My mother called me while I was playing in the ground. If at all you wanna use it when and while like that, no? So no need. I was playing in the ground when my mother called me. Both the actions that completed. But when that was happening, this happened. So two actions go together. Unfinished going action in the past tense and finished action one. I was playing in the ground. That was not completed. Still he was playing. Then his mother called him. Finished action this one. Okay. Shall I say one more example with this one? I was drinking coffee when someone knocked my door. I was drinking coffee when someone knocked my door. So both the actions in the past only. One was in the continuous tense. When I was drinking coffee, someone knocked. Got it? This we can use in the past continuous tense. Now let us see the past perfect. When the past perfect is used. When two past actions, the first action we could get past perfect. Now see the example here. When I reached the station, the train had left. When I reached the station, the train had already left. Two actions we could see here. Reaching the station is one action. Train had left is another action. Which action is the first one there? Train already left by the time I reached the station. So the first action we will get past perfect. Had plus V3. Had plus V3. Had past tense V3 perfect. Had plus V3 past perfect tense. Where we can get when I reached the station, the train had left. Had left is the past perfect tense here. Train had left the station. The station we can use here. Train had left the station. Had left, past perfect. When two actions happen in the past, both completed, which action was the first one? To the first action we'll get had plus V3. See, when I went to the hospital, the doctor had gone to home. When I reached the hospital, the doctor had gone to home. Okay, నేను హాస్పిటల్ రీచ్ అయ్యేటప్పటికే ఆల్రెడీ డాక్టర్ ఇంటికి వెళ్ళిపోయాడు. సో విచ్ యాక్షన్ ఇస్ ద ఫస్ట్ వన్? ద డాక్టర్ గోయింగ్ టు హోమ్ ఇస్ ద ఫస్ట్ వన్. సో దేర్ వీ కెన్ గెట్ పాస్ట్ పర్ఫెక్ట్. Hope you understand. Got it? So when two actions happen in the past, among the two actions, which is the first one, we'll get past perfect there. Here also that only. Next, past perfect continuous tense. Next one. The first continuous past action, we can use past perfect tense. I had been waiting for 2 hours when the train finally arrived. Suppose we are waiting in the railway station for the train. So I had been waiting for the 2 hours. These also two actions completed already. So past continuous action. When we'll get? I had been waiting for 2 hours in the railway station. Finally, the train had arrived. Finally, the train arrived. One is past perfect continuous tense. Been waiting. Finally, it arrived. Both completed. Both the actions completed. So past perfect continuous is used. The first continuous past action. Which one is the continuous action? Which one is the first action in this one? Waiting there in the railway station is the first action. Finally, the train arrived. Here in this situation, by the time I reached, the train had left. Had left, it is first one, then I reached. And here not. I have been waiting there. I had been waiting for the train in the railway station. The train arrived for 2 hours, after waiting for the 2 hours. So which action is the first one? Waiting for the train is the first action. So in that area, we can use past perfect continuous tense. And this, so far we completed 8 parts here. Coming to the future tense. Future, very simple. I will, what you are going to do in the future? I will go to movie. Then movie ki veltanu. I'm going to movie. I'm going to movie tomorrow. This we can use in the present continuous also. I'm going to movie. You are decided that you want to go to movie tomorrow. I'm going to movie tomorrow. I will be going to movie tomorrow. Future continuous also you can use. No problem. I will go to movie. Ongoing action in future. I will be going to movie. I'll be going to movie tomorrow. I will go to movie tomorrow. I am going to movie tomorrow. I am going to movie tomorrow also. When the work is decided to go already. You are decided to. I am going to write my exams in the next coming April. In the month of April. I am going to write my exams. I am writing my exams. Present continuous also. We can when the work is fixed in the future. We can use present continuous or future continuous or simple future. All these we can use. So simple future, will or shall we can use. I will go to movie or I will watch this. I will meet you. And here, I will be meeting you tomorrow. నేను నిన్ను కలవబోతున్నాను tomorrow. I will be meeting. It's over. It's already decided to do that. So here, ongoing action in the future. So I will be doing this. I will be writing my exam tomorrow. And if you have any exam tomorrow, then you can say, I will be writing my exam tomorrow. You are not writing actually. That's not the continuous tense. Will be. That's going to be happen. Next one. Future perfect tense. Completed action in the future will have. See the example here. By February, I will have constructed my house. Just you are predicting that one. It didn't happen. Not yet completed. By February, I will have constructed my house. I will have constructed my home. My house construct చేసేసి ఉంటాను. ఫిబ్రవరి కల్లా కన్స్ట్రక్ట్ చేసేసి ఉంటాను. I will have constructed my house. So that not yet completed. Will complete in the future. It had and you are telling that as though it was completed in the future. So completed action in the future. In the future it is completed. By February I will have constructed my house. చేసేసి ఉంటాను. కన్స్ట్రక్ట్ అయిపోయి ఉంటుంది అని. And here also in the future continues also. Ongoing action in future with duration. If you give the duration, now see, by February I will have been constructing my house for 6 months. By February I will have been constructing my house for 6 months. And ఈ 6 months లో నేను కంప్లీట్ చేసేస్తాను. When you mention the duration, then you can mention have been constructing. If you not mention the duration, you can have will have constructed. Future perfect. Actually, these two are not much familiar in the uses of the spoken or in the while speaking. This we won't use them much. But if you are perfect in using, you can use, no problem. So these are all about. This is the information about all the 12 tenses. Yes, and if you want to clearly understand about these tenses, just watch this complete video carefully. Hope you understand this video well. If you have any doubts regarding this one, just you can ask me in the comment section. Many are encouraging me a lot in many ways, and by suggesting, by giving advices, by correcting me, correcting my mistakes. And thank you all for your great support and love, and hope this video could be much useful to you. And like it, share it, and subscribe my channel. And Sujata signing off.